Hi everyone, McBeard here, back with another video for you. It's been a while since I put a video out, and that's because I've been at low rank, floating around, experimenting, and I feel like creating a good video requires at least rank 19 in a lot of cases, not just because, there's a couple of reasons why. Really, it's the competitive nature of a deck isn't really showcased at low rank, and the games aren't really that exciting because there's a lot of bad plays. There's a lot of meme decks that you probably won't encounter if you're actually trying to push for Grandmaster, or at least a high enough rank to get a border. So actually showcasing a deck at a lower rank is tough. So pushing, you got to put in, you have a day where you get like 20 or 30 wins so you can get up to rank 19 and actually showcase a deck. So sorry for the wait, but I got here, and I got here with a deck that I consider to be the best deck in Gwent. Now, when I say best deck, I'm not talking about the strongest deck. And I'm not even talking about the deck that is most likely to get you Grandmaster. Really, I'm not even really talking about that. Although I do believe the Deathwish can do that. I'm talking about the deck that showcases Gwent for all the reasons why we love Gwent, for all the reasons why we love deck building, and for all the reasons why it is satisfying to get a win with unique and synergistic effects. And also, finally, a deck that showcases the 3 points that can make a deck very good, and that is tempo, control, and engine. So, that triangle where, engine and control and tempo all work together very, very well in this deck. So, for your engine elements in the Deathwish deck, and I've showcased Deathwish before, and this is more or less the same deck. There are a couple of differences right now because I believe that Kran and I believe that Abea are actually very strong right now. I think that Ozrel is also very, very good as well, the Algul. It is very, very strong, and I think that Ozrel and Abea can really shift in this spot. But right now, Abea has been doing pretty well because there is some Axeman stuff that's out there, and there's a fair amount of weather that I've been trying to clear. And often that she'll ended up just being a 16-point silver, which is pretty good anyway. It's not too much of a sacrifice to run her instead of Ozrel, but Ozrel is very, very good. And Kran eating mangonels is moi sometimes because the blue coin reveal matchup is such a pain. So Kran makes that a little bit easier. Kran is just a really, really good card right now. The flex here is Woodland Spirit or Caretaker or something like that. And also there is a Novalist version that Joe Snow is running that means that this deck is very good without Nova as well. You just switch some things up. But generally, I mean, we're talking about engine, we're talking about control, and we're talking about tempo. And this deck does this very, very well. All of these bronzes work so well together. It's the best bronze core. It's my favorite bronze core because they all just work well together. Slizzard helps interact with things in the graveyard, helps thin your deck, helps your consistency a little bit better. Foglet, of course, is part of your engine because you are running Fog, which is an engine in itself. Dagon and Vadermaker, also known as Aeromancer, will actually help get the Foglet out. Foglet is maybe your one mulligan problem, but even then, just barely. You mulligan twice when you haven't seen Foglet, or it's your guaranteed mulligan. Barbagazi helps put things in the graveyard, which helps Slizzard, which also helps carryover, which also helps execute some value plays through Dow as well. Dow, of course, is an engine piece that works with Griffin, Cyclops, and Barbagazi. The Archaspore is an engine piece that also works with Cyclops in some situations to help your control because, 7 is a pretty good control spot as far as removal is concerned, but also Brewis can bring back 2 Archaspores in some situations where you're not worried about an early Scorch. And also is your engine on top of that because you do get value over time. Rotfiend is great with the Sheetroll of Vergen, but also with the Griffin as well because when you're running double Fog, your opponent can stack. Sometimes they stack within the Fog. Lots of opportunities to make Rotfiend work, and as a Deathwish in a pinch is not the best Brewis res, but can be a decent Brewis res. Griffin is one of the strongest cards in the deck in that it is a 17-point play with the Dow, but also good with Rotfiend as well. Sometimes with Archaspore, at the worst case, a 13-point play with the Archaspore. But the Griffin is just amazing. You hold the Griffin later for the Dow coming back with Brewis. You hold the Slizzard to get your Griffin out. Really, really strong plays there. And Cyclops finally is your control card. Hitting for 7, 8, sometimes 8 with Dagon, 7 with Archaspore, 6 with the Dow, plus proccing the Deathwish on top of that. Cyclops is so good. Cyclops and Griffin really make this, really showcase how strong the synergy is. Cyclops coming out from Slizzard is also very, very good, as well as Griffin as well. Be careful with Slizzard. You do want to make sure Brewis does have some plays, so you don't want to eat too much out of the deck, of the graveyard as well. Sheet Roll of Vergen puts cards in the graveyard for Slizzard, so sometimes you do want to play this with the Dow. So it is just a, it is a 15-point play in that situation, but sometimes the Rot Fiend, if your opponent has already set up a row, the Sheet Roll can make that work. Mayorlorn gets your Dow or your Archospore out early. Abea clears your Weather or is a 16-point play. Vadermaker does play the Fog for your Foglet. Goliath is your straight-up tempo play. And then finally, Frightener, because it is Gwent, you will be playing Frightener a lot to spy or counter-spy, beat that coin flip in a way. World Decree is your consistency. Siri Nova is your tempo, but you don't need Nova, but I like Nova right now. And of course, Brewis Ritual is your late game, or your early game if both your Archospores get beat fast, but also is your late game tempo on top of that, and K-Ren is your control. Dagon, of course, Fog for Foglet. So it does everything so well. It is one of the tightest and most synergistic decks out there, which is why I say it is the best deck in Gwent. I have some highlights for you right here. Hope you enjoy the games, and hope you enjoy the dev stream later today. I'm sure this video will be out after that, so forget that. Hope you enjoyed the dev stream. I'll be talking about those new cards in a future video, but for now, enjoy this gameplay, and I'll see you soon. Like and subscribe. I'll see you. Thanks for watching. I'm in the front seat, tra-la-la, so it's not really backseating when I'm driving this car. What's going on, Green Napkin? It's been okay. It's been okay. It's a little bit more difficult today, but then again, I'm at a higher rank today, so it's not to be.
Keep a stiff neck.
Shouldn't be that shocking. Crushed yesterday, though. The setting you want, you probably have minimalist mode turned on. Turn it off. It's probably how you want to do it. Then you get all the images and stuff. A lot of people just made this minimalist mode, and I think it might even be default now because people wanted it to look like Gwent Tracker, because people like Gwent Tracker more. Yeah, it looked like Gwent Tracker, but they're like, oh, it's too big and cartoony. But now Gwent Up is like, they've refined everything they did. It's quite nice. Do I want a Dow out or do I want an Archospore out? I can go Archospore, eat it. Well, no, I can't do it that way, can I? How do I want to do this? Archospore is probably fine. Meme Philavandrel. I'm okay with a meme. I was at 3,700 and then I started really struggling, so I lost a lot of games. I've lost a lot of games in the last half of the stream, but that's okay. Playing Gwent on PS4, no Gwent up. Resorting to use pen and paper or calculator. Well, that's good. Nice. I usually resurrect Dow Archospore anyway, so I don't need double Archospore for Bros. Of course, you had two Panthers. Not Shoop. We know it is not Shoop. Got to GM with Shoop. Nice. Nice Green Napkin.
Water and some poison. The only good human is a dead human.
This hand kind of stinks, man. Can I target this middle thing with a Bea? I always forget. Let's make this like just a pain in the ass for him, I guess. He probably has weather clear now, though. He's just waiting for the other thing.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
No one runs weather clear here. No one runs weather clear.
Have strength, my love.
You shall taste of your
Weather
own
clear, right?
medicine.
Oh, this is fine. I'll care in this. Probably gonna pass if he plays into this. Maybe. It's a quad Scorch deck? Don't think so. LaCour, what's up? How are you? You're not spoiled by it? Spoiled by Gwent up. Oh, I'm so spoiled by it. I'm so spoiled by it. But I mean, it helps me when I stream. Like, there's so it affords me, as I say this all the time, it affords me a lot of mental space. Oh man, he has to make a 21-point play. Well, he can do that. He can do that with a Scorch. Make the Scorch a little worse. Sure would have been enough, is what I mean. Got to rank 20. Very nice, very nice. Searching for rank 20 myself. I'm close, but hit a little bit of a wall here. Rank 20 still feels like as hard as it should feel to get to rank 20, I think. Because it took me a while to get to rank 20 when I was playing this deck last season. But I got to rank 19 like instantly.
A sword to outshine all others.
Only death here for Dwan.
How's this gonna go? I mean, if he was looking at the stream, he'd know I have no way of triggering that Rot Fiend. But triggering that Rot Fiend looks pretty good to me. Probably pass here, right? Oh, but that's trivial. We lose. If we pass here, we lose. Losing on even sucks. We have a nice amount of carryover, but I don't think it makes a difference. Goliath would force a Scorch, which would be okay, I think. I just want to see it, guys. I just want to see it. It's way easier to hit GM nowadays with reduced MMR. I don't know. It feels like hitting rank 20 right now. There's the Scorch. Well, these cards don't do anything for me, so we lose to Trivial here.
Waste of arrows, that lot.
Not threatened at all by that Rot Fiend, huh? Ooh, I don't think he should be playing into this. Oh, well, he's playing that. Never mind.
Coexistence. No such thing.
Guess we lose. Honestly, I don't mean to be facetious about it. We lose because of this? Because we just don't have an answer. Goddamn spies, man. Goddamn spies. Goddamn spies. No answer for spies. Cry me a river.
More niceties don't talk.
I mean, our hand is going to be okay, but... My deck doesn't thin very well. It doesn't need to. Saw me playing some kind of Dwarf Resilience deck a few days ago. Is it any good? Nope. It's not good. It is not a good deck. Don't play it. Isn't this Pumpkin Stack? What's this? Pumpkin was playing some Scorchy business, I believe. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean...
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Only death here for Dwan.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Not looking so great right now. Is Bork and Shiro? Well, maybe. Won't be able to play Shiro as long as Bork's on the board, so I don't care if he has Shiro. You guys put him on Uma?
Right-head Sparley!
Why have you summoned me?
I hope it's Shiro. You can't play it.
Who am I to kill?
Ah, but it doesn't matter because... Yeah, we're good. And then bang. You're done, son. Expecting Siri Nova, I imagine. Second villain. Doing a lot of floating around this MMR. This feels like the new 4K float. In this MMR, so like we went from being 28 and 5 to being 39 and 14. So we've lost 9 games today, and we've won 11 games. Nice.
Up and at 'em, you lazy bastards! You'll sleep when you're dead.
I have some really good players in the chat right now. That's awesome. How's it going, guys? Zewar, Sukas, Infane. I'm not familiar with your names, but I should be. This matchup's okay. Once again. I mean, I should have just saved that for Darren. I'm gonna miss my chance here. I mean, no, I can always kill with Karen, I guess, with the Cyclops. Or I can't, actually. I don't want to give it up to him yet.
The mother goddess.
I was worried about that.
Take it away.
Seems like that's the worst choice because it just makes his drought worse. I don't know why he would hit the 5 when he could have all of these 4s.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Holy shit.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Right, man. If I just... Fuck. The Cyclops is what I needed. As soon as I played it, he had the, he played it. He played the Freya. Cyclops could have stopped that extra one.
Have you nothing better to do? Rocks the lady troll's bestest friend.
If I see Harold, I'm happy, I think. Or like Sig, but I probably won't see Sig. 2 stacked? I don't know what you want me to do about it. When I got gold weather from turn 1, I don't know what you want me to do about it. Hey, that's good.
Than in your wildest, wettest dreams.
I can't actually make it up mathematically. I can't do it. If I had a griffin, maybe I could. I mean, I don't know. I think, no, he has control over a long round 3. I'm probably done here. Probably done here. At least I have the protection, but... Ah, now that's a card I've been dying to see in a weather matchup all day long. So we start off with Archospore because it jumps around. We start off with another Archospore because it jumps around. We clear our weather. Can't commit to a row with the Archospore. I'll clear it after. He's got burner, right? So I gotta be careful here. He still can't commit to a row yet. It's not until I actually play something on a row is that he's actually going to play Burna. As soon as he plays Burna, if he even has it, he has 11 cards left in his deck. He's played 3 golds.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. Honestly, like, Cyclops on the Archospore doesn't even seem that crazy. Could kill the Axeman. How do I deal with that? Now I clear? Now I clear? How much value can you get from Burna if I clear now and he plays Burna? I'll have 1 thing on a row. You'd have to play Burna right away. So he gets 2 ticks, and I beat him with Goliath, I guess. Even if he Burnas, I think I'm still okay. I want to believe that I'm still okay here. Did he get all 4 of his damn golds, though, when I only got 2?
Gods, not a moment's peace.
I like where this is going.
Got a bad case of Rover's back.
All right. Killing the Axeman was pretty worthwhile, I think, there.